Five Nights at Freddy's has spawned a massive amount of fan games ranging from bad to really good, and I would like to start covering some of them. So join me while we check out some amazing and sometimes not so amazing fan games. And today we are looking at A Bite at Freddy's, a fan game which had its goals and achieved it. So let's get into the game. In short, you work at a restaurant and have to make sure the food delivery system works while defending against the animatronics. You can even see the cook on the camera. Look at him with his little hair. The layout of the restaurant is nice and simple, but the main cams to look out for are cameras 5, 6, and 7 because of the vents the animatronics like to go in, and cam 9 because Foxy likes to take a bite of the wires sometimes. On that note, on to the gameplay. The gameplay is relatively simple, but it's not your normal 12 to 6 job. You'll need to confirm the deliveries of 3 orders throughout your shift, being in cam 6, 7, and then your office. But you probably guessed it's not that easy. You'll need to do this while defending against 5 animatronics, which are slowly added through the 4 nights. Course 1 is Bonnie and Chica, Course 2 adds Freddy, Course 3 adds Foxy, and the final course adds Threadbare. Now you know how to beat the night. Let's go over the animatronics. Bonnie's mechanics is that he will sneak into your room and he'll pop up somewhere. You need to turn off your lights with the button to your right. This will get him to go away. Also, for some reason, turning off the lights uses power. Just keep an eye out for him and you should be good. The way Chica works is she'll pop up at your desk and you'll need to shoot her in between her eyes with a toy gun on your desk once she has risen. She has to be my favorite in terms of mechanics, but make sure you don't miss, or else. Now Freddy is sus. He likes to go into the vents, and the way to get rid of him is using the fan because that spooks him off for a little bit. However, don't use it too late or else you chop off his head. And this makes him more aggressive, which on harder nights or the max mode is a death sentence. Now Foxy has become a little bit of a nerd. Look at him. But his main objective is to ruin your cameras because he has a taste for wires. If he does manage to bite the wires, your cams will now consume power. Sometimes when you stop him, he'll give you the death stare and head straight for the vent in the kitchen. Be quick because in this state he is really aggressive. Threadbare is a bit annoying because he targets a lot of places. He targets the room that Foxy goes into, he goes into the vent that Freddy does, and he targets the vents. And if he gets in, he jams them. But we love him, right? Now something all of them have in common is they will try and go into the vents in cams 5, 6, and 7. To stop them, just shut the door in their face. Now you know how the game works and what you're up against. Let's talk about something this game has going for it. The bonus nights. Now I'm only going to cover my favorite, which is the haunted night, where sometimes when the animatronics attack, they haunt the equipment you use to defend against them, resulting in a funny death by a toy gun shooting you. This is the only one I'm showing because I don't want to spoil the others. Now let's move on to my conclusion. A Bite at Freddy's is worth checking out. As I've said, it had its goals, it knew what it wanted to be and strived to be that. It is a fun take on Five Nights at Freddy's with many, and I mean many, little Easter eggs hidden where you have to click certain images and objects. The gameplay is also good and flows well and can get stressful if you lose sight of an animatronic or you cut off Freddy's head. There are even little in-between course sections which transition you from course to course. This is probably one of the best put together fan games out there and you should definitely check it out over on GameJolt. I hope you have enjoyed. Remember to like and subscribe if you have enjoyed, and I'll catch you all in the next one. See ya.